Come, Varja. Come, Tekla. Come on, Varja. Come. Come here, Varja. Come here. Come here, Varja. Come here. Tekla, come by me. This is Varja. This is the first time she's had a harness on. I wanted to keep her in the video, and I thought, well, I'll put that on. So it could be a buck and bronco show, because she might try to get away. It's like wild cow milking in Stampede, Calgary. Yeah, you'll just stay by me. You're just here to stay by me. So I wanted to talk about little Varja today. Tekla, turn a little bit, Tekla. Just turn. Go ahead. You'll just stay by me. You'll just stay by me. You're not going nowhere. You'll just stay by me. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Don't be trying that trick. Don't be trying that trick. Yeah, just stay by me. So Varja is a daughter of Karu and Tekla. It's an incredible little female. I kept her back for breeding. And she is a rock star. Oh my God. Now she's very skilled off lead, but she wants to go play. And I wanted her here for the video. You just hang around. Don't be moving. Get over here. Good girl, Tekla. Don't be jumping around. Don't be jumping around. Tekla is one of the very best females in the world. And Varja is equal. Varja's got a very diverse genetic material now with Karu. And Tekla hails back to a lot of Norway blood. So this is an extremely good dog. And with this Finnish blood of Karu in there now, pretty phenomenal dogs. Both these lines are foundation lines, of course. Raven, you settle down. So they both can trace back right to the start of the association. Yeah, very, very good. And that's like in the Norwegian association. This Karu is registered in the Finnish Kennel Club, but lots of his back genetics too do go to Norway. But there's very, very old lines. The Finnish Kennel Club is the oldest kennel club in Scandinavia. It's the oldest of the three there, or the Norway, Sweden, and Finland. Now, what people are noticing, and we talk to a lot of people about it these days, is that lifestyle activities have changed dramatically in this last while. I mean, I've been talking about it for quite a few years, of course, but it's coming to an awareness for people now that places where a lot of people go to get recreation and exercise, they're not necessarily able to go to those places anymore. They have to go a little bit more where they're alone, a little more remote, try to do things a little more on their own. So a lot more stuff you're doing on your own, things like that. And so that's where a dog is really starting to come into people's awareness. We have a lot of people now contact us that they've been thinking about it for years, and they've been thinking about their ancestors and their roots and their heritage and all of that, and how the remote terrain was utilized and all kinds of things, and it leads them to what breeds of dogs are suitable. And almost everybody, of course, is coming to the realization that these old Nordic breeds are extremely valuable to a person in this type of environment that we live in today. And these breeds, especially the Elkhounds, they're the oldest known breed that is consistently been raised to be in the remote regions with the handler. This is consistently the oldest dog of all breeds, but it's more than that. It's bred in consistent fashion to function with the handler, and that is something you don't find. That's one of the key things. The breeding has been very, very good on these on this genetic, especially. This genetic is very, very good in terms of remote handlers, old world handlers, old world skills and abilities. And so the instincts are watched, they're looked for, they're traced, they're tracked. We know the instincts are there. And it's an extremely good thing. So it helps people understand that the dog is instinctively geared to do what they need to do now, what they need to be part of, how they need to adjust their life, their recreation. And so it's a very, very cool thing that these old lines are here, and that the old breeders that have worked with us and helped us are allowing us to continue this now. Now, if that would have been a jam thun chewing on a leather lead, it would already have been cut. And so these guys here, they're having a little more fun rather than actually cutting it off. The jam thun just sits there and cuts it off. So I have a lead for them with a short piece of chain when I train them. And that way they, when they turn and bite right close by, they're actually biting a piece of chain. You see what I mean by the buck and bronco show. And ideally, you know, your first foray on a lead should be very similar to what's going on here. All you want her to get to know is this, right? She wants to just understand that her goal is to stay by me. This just happens to be something. It's a tool. It's nothing. So you just want her to stay. You just hang out by me. You just hang out by me. That's my girl. That's my girl. That is my girl. That is my rock star, Varja. Now, I named Varja after a famous ancestor of Tekla's. And Varja was one of the most prolific females in Norway. She had 44 pups. Very, very healthy. She was one of the very first international champions. She was a hunting champion in Norway and an international champion. An extremely good dog. And Varja was, that was about 60, 70 years ago. And maybe a little longer. But an extremely good dog. And she had a lot of champion genetics born. Like she had pups that went on to be hunting champions, a lot of them. And went on to sire champions themselves. And you just come by me. And because of the skill level and the quality and the instinctive ability of this dog, I thought I'll name her Varja. She is such a rock star. Such a good girl. So yeah, I have a lot of these females coming. Tekla's got a granddaughter down there named Vanna, who's going to have a litter. And we have other pups with this bloodline as well. Letta has the same bloodline. Letta's in the kennel right now with pups. I'm going to be letting more people know today about the litter. And Tuva, Tekla's sister's got pups in there, letting them know today too. And I've been really busy, of course, but I'll let everybody know. But I wanted to just showcase this little fatso. She's just a fat little bundle of energy. And it's good for her to just chill out by me and stay focused and learn a little bit about the lead. It's good. You can just stay by me. You can just stay by me. Don't be goofing around. Don't be goofing around. You just stay by me. Yeah, she's really not a dog. Tekla. I'm talking to Varja. If I don't pet Tekla at the same time, she's going to hit me with her head. These are very good dogs to bond with the handler. They're extremely good. Don't try and get away now. Stay by me here. Don't try getting away. Don't pull on that lead. Don't do that. Don't try and get away. You just stay right here. Don't try that trick, buddy. Don't try that trick, buddy. Don't even think about it. Don't think about it. Just stay by me. Forget this lead. It's me you worry about. It's just me. This is just nothing. You're by me. You're just right here by me. You're focused on me. You're right here. Forget your mother. Right here. This is the end all be all right here. Yeah, get your little pup to focus, to hang around, forget the distractions, learn to stay calm. Yeah, very, very good skill in these days and times. You may want to just sit in the wilderness and watch things. You may want to be in the wilderness and not be found. This dog is the key to that. This dog will tell you all that's around you. I'll tell you one thing that probably more and more people will do nowadays is they won't introduce their dog to so many people and so many other dogs. I have dogs, of course, that I've never introduced to other people and never introduced to other dogs. Lots of them. And they're probably my best dogs. But more and more people will get in that habit. Because this dog is totally fine not meeting and greeting. It's very pleasant, likes people, likes dogs, sure, but it's totally fine if it never talks to them. It's totally fine. This dog is so mentally stable that it doesn't care. Every other dog is beneath them in their mind. So yeah, it's a very good dog for these times. And as people have to, just by the way things are going, have to change how they're doing things, good solid bloodlines like this become valuable. And we're trying to preserve them. We're keeping them in place. And all the people that get our dogs help us do that. They're participating with us. They're working with us to do that, which is very, very cool. And I thank everybody that does that, because they allow other families to experience the same thing. By their acceptance of our program techniques and bloodlines, they allow the joy to others, because our program gets to continue. And years and years ago, it's a lot of years now, over decade, more than that. Pup just a little smaller than this, was Tekla's mother. You come here, Varja. And I remember doing the exact same thing with this lead. Doing the exact same thing. And I hiked for the whole life of that dog. You come here. That was a miraculous dog, that dog. That's my girl. That's my girl. See, you're so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart. You're so smart. This is one of the smartest lineages in the world, I tell you. It's absolutely a rock star dog. And she's so smart. Just stay by me. Don't be taking off. Don't be taking off. Good. Don't be taking off. Don't pull on that. Good. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's Leash Training 101 right there. Don't move. you can do leash training on one spot, boy, that is the answer. Because that's where you get the results. She learns then to comprehend that the harness is on and that it means to focus. Tekla, leave her be. Tekla, don't be playing with her. She's busy. Now, of course, it helps to have a model dog. But this dog is so superior. Now, this dog hangs around anyway without the lead. I've trained her off lead first. But this is quite good for her. This is good. Don't be goofing around. Don't be pulling on that either. Don't pull on that. Don't pull on that. No, just quit pulling. Stop that pulling. Don't let them pull on the lead. Always have a little slack in the lead. Never leave a lead tight, right? Don't stand like this. Always slack that lead off. And then they know they should slack it off. And they're very smart. And it takes very, very little. Just a little pressure. Don't pull on that lead. Stay focused right here. You, right here. Right here. Get over here. Get over here. Varja, come by me. Varja, 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 Varja. What? You stay by me. You are a rock star. All right, I'm gonna let you go. That's a beautiful video. So yeah, we got more of these pups coming. And oh my God, these are good dogs. You get one of these, boy, you got yourself a dog. Holy cow. So you can get a hold of us because Vaughn is going to cycle. And if I don't answer right away, just email me again. I have some internet issues in the winter. I'm on a satellite, and believe you me, it's not exactly Tekla, don't be doing it. But I have a new satellite dish coming, and I'm waiting on a FedEx shipment right away, and hopefully it'll speed my internet up considerably, and I can hook up to the new satellite, and I'll be able to publish a video way faster. It's supposed to be about 10 times faster than what I have right now, and it doesn't take a lot to be 10 times faster. I take quite a few hours to push my videos up now, so maybe I can push them up in half hour. Maybe a half hour, eh, Varja? Maybe half hour. Yeah, Karu's been a great addition to our program. He matches up with our bloodlines so well. I mean, look at this dog. It's an amazing dog. Absolutely amazing. I don't know if you could find a better dog in North America right now. I doubt it. I mean, I might have some in the yard, but I don't know if they're better either. I had some really good ones here, but... And worldwide, I don't know if you could find a better dog right now at this point in time. This is really, really the high end of the spectrum. True hunting dog, true working dog. Absolute genetic masterpiece. Handler focus like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, pretty amazing, really. All right, Tekla, that was a pretty good video. Oh, wow. I think my ankle went to sleep. Wow. Well, that was pretty good. Let's get that baby published.